Today, we are going to explain a movie, Lucifer. The movie starts with Interpol officers identifying the unidentified person in the photograph as underworld Don Abram Qureshi, who is the most influential underworld gangster in the gold and diamond nexus. In the state of Kerala, India, the Chief Minister, head of the state, Mr. P.K. Ramdas, dies suddenly. Mr. Verma, who is the senior person in P.K. Ramdas' cabinet, wants to take this incident to his advantage. Priyadarshini is the daughter of P.K. Ramdas. Few years ago, after the death of her first husband, Priyadarshini has married Bobby. Govardhan is a sincere journalist who has collected evidence against all the illegal activities carried out by Bobby. After the death of P.K. Ramdas, Bobby wants to control the state and wants to manufacture drugs within the state and allow free distribution. He also wants to give free access to the state for drug peddlers. On this note, he enters into a deal with Mumbai Underground Don Faisal and takes funds from him. Back in the state of Kerala, the church father convinces Stephen to go and pay his condolences to P.K. Ramdas. When he goes there, a large group of his supporters follows him. Stephen runs a trust wherein he provides shelter to old age people, children, and abandoned women. Bobby returns from Mumbai, and Priyadarshini believes that he is a very good person and not aware of his actual intentions. Bobby brings some drugs to Priyadarshini's daughter. She is from Priyadarshini's first husband and misbehaves with her whenever he gets a chance. Bobby conducts party meeting and informs the cabinet that they will go for early elections, and from now on he will fund the party instead of M&M. Further, he announces that P.K. Ramdas' son Jitin will be their next leader. Verma takes the side of Bobby and tries to convince Stephen to accept funds from Bobby instead of M&M. Stephen is against drugs and drug peddlers, and he also wants Bobby to stay away from drugs. In return, Bobby says he knows about Stephen's small-time gold smuggling, scrap gold smuggling from Dubai. For that, Stephen says no one is clean here, but he is against drugs. Bobby wants to get rid of Stephen, so he offers a bailout for a TV channel who is in deep financial crisis to run news against Stephen. As a part of this process, they send one of the reporters to Govardhan, who claimed to have collected information against Stephen and others. Govardhan says he does not have any proof against Stephen. However, he presents all the information and evidence he has collected against Bobby. The TV channel does not air this episode as they are working for Bobby, and they inform Bobby about the incident. Govardhan is traveling in his car. On his way, he will be kidnapped and taken to the mental hospital, where he will be kept inside a room and locked. To his surprise, the room contains all the facilities that he needs, along with a laptop to carry out his work without any intervention. Faisal's man tells Bobby to start the manufacturing unit immediately and open the factory. Following this, They will send their men to open and clean the factory. Stephen comes to know about this and he will go there and kills most of the people and fight with them. Bobby's informer sees all of this and goes to Verma and Bobby and explains how Stephen has fought with all the members out there and killed few of them. Listening this, Bobby plans to get Stephen arrested by police. He informs police department to go and search for the bodies where the incident happens. However, to their surprise, the police department upon thorough search could not find any of the bodies. The incident site is clean as if nothing has happened out there. Bobby asks Verma who is this Stephen and what is his relationship with PK Ramdas family. However, Verma does not know the answer for this. Bobby checks Priyadarshini's diary. From the diary, he knows that PK Ramdas bought Stephen when he was a kid. But Priyadarshini's mother does not like Stephen in their house. After the death of Priyadarshini's mother, upon request of Priyadarshini, his father sends Stephen to hostel. But till date, no one knows who is the father of Stephen. One of the pregnant women in Stephen's care gives birth to a baby. After few days, manipulated by one of the followers of Stephen, she wants to leave the care home and go away. Even though Stephen tries to convince her, she wants to move from the place. After she leaves, she goes to the television channel and claims false allegations on Stephen and also tells that Stephen is the father of the baby and he is also misbehaving with other women as well. Seeing this, all the people in the care house get disappointed and curse her for all the false allegations she is making on Stephen. At Priyadarshini's house, seeing huge credit card bills, she questions her daughter. In the meanwhile, Bobby arrives there and tells her to go and check the television. Given the chance, Bobby misbehaves with Priyadarshini's daughter and Priyadarshini goes and checks the TV and she will be shocked to see that Stephen, she thinks as an enemy, being arrested. After seeing the women allegations in television, people at large rally against Stephen. Police immediately issue arrest warrant against Stephen and goes to his house to arrest him. After capturing him, they will take him to the central jail and put him in the cell. He gets a call from one of his followers and talks about his release. However, Stephen does not agree for his release and wants to stay in jail for some more time. PK Ramdas' son Jitin Ramdas lands in India and he gets a grand welcome by his party leaders and the general public. Bobby thinks that Jitin is not aware of any of the politics or the state affairs and he thinks that using Jitin as his puppet he can control the party, the power and use the power for his illegal activities. Bobby appoints an image management team for Jitin to make him look alike to his father so that the public can relate to him so well. Humongously large group of audience attend the first ever public meeting of Jitin Ramdas. Initially, people believed that Jitin being an NRI, he doesn't know the language or the politics in the state. However, after few minutes of speech, Jitin reveals to them that he knows his mother tongue very well and as the politics. He is the son of PK Ramdas. he is Jiten Ramdas. He very well know the requirements of the people and the state. Also convinces the people at large. He is the perfect and the great leader for the party. Bobby, being relaxed after sentencing Stephen in jail, feels that everything is going as per his plan and tries to bring his consignments to the state. So, all the three consignments he brings, two through road and one through water, gets attacked by a group of gangsters and get blasted. Abdul calls Bobby in the middle of the night and informs Bobby that all the three consignments got attacked, and the person who attacked the consignments is none other than Syed Masood, who leads the powerful Naxis hit group of Asia. Abdul also informs Bobby that they have a strange demand to release Stephen within a weekdays. Bobby gets confused and he don't understand the relation between Stephen and the underground dangerous hit group. Next day morning, Bobby goes to Verma and arranges contract killers to kill Stephen in the jail itself. However, the contract killers, who is a group of jail inmates, couldn't kill Stephen and get beaten so hard by Stephen. Since the plan of killing Stephen in jail failed, Verma goes to Stephen and tries to convince him for another vicious plan, but Stephen warns him not to involve in any such acts and sends him away. On the other hand, Priyadarshini receives a call from hospital that her daughter has fallen in the hostel because of the overdose of drugs. Priyadarshini gets shocked that her daughter is taking drugs. She goes to the hospital and she questions her from where she is getting drugs and why she is addicted to drugs. Then Priyadarshini's daughter tells her what is happening with her since a very long time, what Bobby is doing her, how he is harassing her. Priyadarshini then goes to Bobby and questions him about his behavior with her daughter. He immediately blackmails her by saying he has complete record of drug peddlers whom her daughter is contacting and from where she is procuring the drugs. If he reveals this information to police officers, she will get arrested. Intimidated by this, Priyadarshini reminds the words that her father once told her way back. If nothing seems trustable around her, she has to go to Stephen. Following the demand of Syed Masood, Stephen gets released from the jail. Priyadarshini calls Stephen and meets him at a remote place. Before they talk anything, Stephen shows Priyadarshini his mother's graveyard and explains what had happened to her. Then Priyadarshini tells what Bobby is doing with her daughter since a very long time and also tell him that a police officer, after knowing that her daughter was doing drugs, has asked her out and wanted to spend some time with her. Then Stephen tells her to go home. Stephen then goes to church and spends some time with church father, and during the conversation he also asks father is P.K. Ramdas is his father, but church father remains silent. Then Stephen understands that in fact P.K. Ramdas is his father. Soon after, church father questions Stephen where he went for 10 years while he was away from the state, to which Stephen remains silent. After leaving church, Stephen goes to the police officer who intimidated Priyadarshini by asking her out and kills him. After this, he goes to NPTV news channel owner's house and tells them to listen to Priyadarshini and act as per her guidance and pays off all their debts in total. The TV channel owner gets shocked to receive such a huge amount from Stephen. The same day, Priyadarshini sends the file prepared by the reporter against Bobby to Jitin. The following day, Jitin announces a press conference and reveals all the illegal activities done by Bobby, and after seeing news against him, Bobby immediately calls Jitin and questions him and also threatens him that he is going to kill him. On this note, Jitin also mentions that he came to India because his brother Stephen called him, not because of Bobby's request. On the other hand, Stephen tells Syed that he wants Bobby alive before the police captures him. Syed and his team goes to Faizer's place and kills everyone including Faizer and Abdul and brings Bobby to Stephen. He does not understand what is happening with him at first. Then he understands after seeing Stephen. Stephen then calls Priyadarshini and he says Bobby is in front of him and asks what she wants to do with him. Priyadarshini tells Stephen to kill Bobby, which he eventually does. Stephen also kills his follower who betrayed him earlier by joining hands with Bobby. Govardhan is released from the room that he was kept earlier. Stephen has kept Govardhan in a safe room to protect him from Bobby and his men. Stephen also writes a letter to Govardhan. In the letter, he mentions that whatever he wrote about him is true and society needs a good and sincere journalist like him. And he also tells him to continue his work like this. Now, finally, all the things got sorted out and Jitin Ramdas became a chief minister of the state and peace is established in the state. Somewhere in the northern part of Russia, Syed Masood waits for his boss, international don of gold and diamond nexus, Abram Qureshi, who turns out to be none other than our great Stephen. Thanks for watching. Please share, like and subscribe. Do not forget to leave a comment.